Welcome to another video with VueX, y'all. This time, we're heading to the land of fjords, Vikings, and breathtaking landscapes, Norway. Get ready for a wild ride as we explore some of the most epic road trips this Nordic paradise has to offer. We're talking winding roads, cascading waterfalls, charming villages, and maybe even a glimpse of the northern lights. So buckle up, grab your sense of adventure, and get ready to be wowed by the beauty of Norway. Whether you're a seasoned road tripper or a first-timer, trust me, you don't want to miss out on these unforgettable journeys. Let's hit the road. First up, we're cruising down the Atlantic Road, a stretch of highway that's not just a road, but an experience in itself. This marvel of engineering is often called the most beautiful drive in the world, and for good reason. And y'all, it lives up to the hype. Imagine driving on a road that feels like it's floating between the ocean and the sky. This 5-mile stretch of highway dances over bridges, islands, and skerries, creating a route that's as thrilling as it is scenic. It gives you front-row seats to the raw power and beauty of the Norwegian Sea, with waves crashing against the rocks and the endless horizon stretching out before you. Now, the best time to experience this coastal dream is during the summer months, from June to August, when the weather is at its most inviting. You'll enjoy milder temperatures, perfect for soaking in those stunning ocean views and making the most of your drive. Speaking of views, picture this. You, cruising along with the windows down, salty air whipping through your hair, and the sun setting over the Atlantic. It's magical. The colors of the sunset reflecting on the water create a scene straight out of a painting. But hold on, before you pack your bags, let's talk packing essentials. You don't want to be caught unprepared on this adventure. You'll want to pack layers because the weather on the Atlantic Road can be as unpredictable as a stand-up comedian's punchline. One minute it's warm and sunny, the next it's chilly and overcast. One minute it's sunny, the next you've got a little drizzle. It's all part of the charm, but being prepared makes it more enjoyable. And speaking of essentials, don't forget your camera. This road is a photographer's paradise. Trust me, you'll want to capture every angle of this scenic masterpiece. From the dramatic landscapes to the serene ocean views, every shot is Instagram-worthy. Now, a little travel tip from yours truly. Plan for stops along the way. There are so many viewpoints and hidden gems that you'll want to take your time exploring. There are these charming little fishing villages where you can grab a bite to eat, maybe try some freshly caught seafood, or just soak in the local culture. These stops add a whole new dimension to your journey. Oh, and speaking of culture, did you know Norwegians are super into sustainability? It's a big part of their way of life. So be sure to pack your reusable water bottle and be mindful of your environmental impact. Every little bit helps in preserving this beautiful landscape. Now, a word of caution. The Atlantic Road can get a little windy, especially during the off-season. The winds can be quite strong, adding an extra layer of excitement to your drive. So if you're prone to car sickness, you might want to pack some motion sickness remedies. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on the experience because of a queasy stomach. But trust me, the views are worth a little bump or two. Every twist and turn of the road offers a new perspective, making it a journey you'll never forget. Next up, we're off to conquer the legendary Trollstigen Road, also known as the Troll's Ladder. Now, this road is not for the faint of heart, y'all. It's a winding mountain pass with 11 hairpin turns that will take your breath away. Literally, because you'll be climbing to an elevation of 2,800 feet. But let me tell you, the views from the top are worth every twist and turn. You'll be surrounded by towering mountains, cascading waterfalls, and lush green valleys. It's like stepping into a postcard. The best time to tackle this beast is during the summer months, from June to September, when the road is free of snow. And speaking of snow, pack for all types of weather. Even in the summer, you might encounter some rain or even a little snow at the higher elevations. So, layers, people, layers. Now, a little travel tip. Take your time on this road. There are plenty of scenic overlooks where you can pull over, snap some photos, and just soak in the awesomeness of nature. And if you're feeling adventurous, there are some incredible hiking trails that start right off the Trollstigen Road. Just imagine, you, hiking through the Norwegian wilderness, breathing in that fresh mountain air and maybe even spotting a troll or two. Okay, maybe not trolls, but you never know. Now, A word of caution. The Trollsteigen Road is narrow and winding, so it's not for inexperienced drivers. If you're not comfortable driving in these conditions, it's best to let someone else take the wheel. But trust me, this is one road trip you don't want to miss. The Sognefjellet National Tourist Route journey to the top of Norway. Get ready to experience the highest mountain pass in Northern Europe, y'all. This isn't just any road trip. It's an adventure that takes you through the heart of Norway's rugged beauty. The Sognefjellet National Tourist Route is a journey through some of the most dramatic landscapes Norway has to offer. We're talking towering peaks that seem to touch the sky, glaciers that seem to stretch forever, creating a breathtaking icy wonderland, and crystal-clear lakes that reflect the sky like a mirror, offering a serene and tranquil escape from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. It's enough to make you want to yodel. The sheer beauty of this place is overwhelming, and it's a paradise for nature lovers and adventure seekers alike. Now, the best time to experience this scenic wonder is during the summer months, from June to September, when the road is open and the weather is a bit more predictable. The summer sun brings out the vibrant colors of the landscape, making it an ideal time for photography and sightseeing. But remember, this is Norway, so pack for anything. The weather can change rapidly, and it's always best to be prepared for all conditions. Layers are your best friend, allowing you to adjust to the varying temperatures throughout the day. And don't forget your sunglasses, because the glare off those glaciers can be intense. Protecting your eyes is crucial when you're surrounded by such reflective surfaces. Now, a little travel tip plan for plenty of stops along the way. There are these charming little villages nestled in the mountains, where you can grab a bite to eat, enjoy a cup of coffee, and take in the local atmosphere. Maybe try some traditional Norwegian fare, like freshly caught fish or hearty stews that warm you from the inside out. Or just stretch your legs and soak in the local culture. And speaking of culture, Norwegians are all about embracing the great outdoors. It's a way of life here, and you'll find plenty of opportunities to join in. So pack your hiking boots and get ready to explore. There are incredible trails that crisscross this region, offering everything from gentle walks to challenging hikes. Just imagine you hiking through fields of wildflowers, each step bringing you closer to nature, breathing in that fresh mountain air, feeling rejuvenated and alive, and maybe even spotting a reindeer or two. These majestic creatures are a sight to behold in their natural habitat. Okay, maybe not reindeer on every hike, but the possibility adds a touch of magic to your adventure. You never know what you might encounter. Now, a word of caution. The Sognefjellet National Tourist Route can be a bit challenging, especially if you're not used to driving in mountainous terrain. The roads can be steep and winding, so it's important to stay alert. Be aware of your surroundings, watch for sudden changes in weather, and always drive with caution. And don't be afraid to pull over and let faster cars pass. It's better to be safe and enjoy the journey at your own pace. Trust me, the views are worth a little patience. Every turn offers a new perspective, a new vista that will take your breath away. The Lofoten Islands road trip, where fairy tales come to life. Get ready to be enchanted, y'all, because we're heading to the Lofoten Islands, a place where rugged mountains plunge into the sea, colorful fishing villages cling to the coastline, and the northern lights dance across the winter sky. Imagine standing on a quiet shore, the sky above you illuminated with vibrant greens and purples, a sight that feels almost otherworldly. This archipelago, located above the Arctic Circle, is like something out of a fairy tale, and driving through it is an experience you won't soon forget. The winding roads offer breathtaking views at every turn, making each moment feel like a scene from a storybook. Now, the best time to visit the Lofoten Islands depends on what you're looking for. Each season brings its own unique charm and set of activities. If you're chasing the northern lights, then winter is the time to go. The long nights provide ample opportunity to witness this natural phenomenon, but be prepared for some chilly temperatures and snowy conditions. Winter driving can be challenging, so make sure your vehicle is equipped for the icy roads. If you prefer milder weather and want to experience the midnight sun, then summer is the perfect time to visit. The sun never sets, giving you endless daylight to explore and enjoy the stunning landscapes. Now, a little travel tip pack for all types of weather, no matter what time of year you go. The weather can be unpredictable, so it's best to be prepared. Layers are key, and don't forget your waterproof gear because you never know when you might encounter a little rain or snow. A good rain jacket and waterproof boots can make all the difference. And speaking of essentials, pack your camera. The Lofoten Islands are a photographer's dream, with endless opportunities to capture stunning images. You'll want to capture every angle of this magical place, from the dramatic landscapes to the charming fishing villages. Each village has its own unique character and charm. Speaking of fishing villages, be sure to spend some time exploring these charming little communities. Wander through the narrow streets, visit local shops, and meet the friendly locals. You can learn about the local fishing industry, which has been the backbone of these communities for centuries. Sample some freshly caught seafood, which is a must-try when you're here. The flavors are as fresh as they come, straight from the sea to your plate, or just soak in the laid-back atmosphere. The pace of life here is slower, giving you the perfect opportunity to relax and unwind. And if you're feeling adventurous, try your hand at some of the outdoor activities the Lofoten Islands are famous for, like kayaking, hiking, or even surfing. The rugged terrain and pristine waters offer endless opportunities for adventure. Now, a word of caution. The roads in the Lofoten Islands can be narrow and winding, so take your time and be aware of your surroundings. Drive carefully and enjoy the journey. The scenic routes are part of the adventure, so don't rush. And be prepared for some ferry crossings because these islands are spread out. The ferries are an integral part of the travel experience here, offering a unique perspective of the archipelago. The Hardanger National Tourist Route, a Waterfall Wonderland. Get ready to be wowed by waterfalls, y'all, because the Hardanger National Tourist Route is home to some of the most spectacular cascades in all of Norway. This scenic route takes you through charming villages, past orchards bursting with fruit, and alongside fjords so deep and blue they'll take your breath away. Now, the best time to experience the beauty of the Hardanger region is during the spring and summer months, from May to September. The weather is mild, the waterfalls are at their fullest, and the fruit trees are in bloom, creating a riot of color. Speaking of color, pack your most vibrant clothes because you'll want to stand out against the backdrop of these stunning landscapes. And don't forget your camera. You'll be stopping every few minutes to capture the beauty of this region. Now, a little travel tip plan for plenty of stops along the way. There are charming little villages where you can sample local delicacies like Hardanger embroidery and freshly baked apple cake. And speaking of local experiences, be sure to take a cruise on the Hardanger Fjord. You'll get a unique perspective of the towering cliffs, cascading waterfalls, and maybe even spot some seals or porpoises playing in the water. Now, a word of caution. The Hardanger National Tourist Route can get a little crowded during peak season, so be prepared for some traffic. But trust me, the views are worth a little wait. And hey, while you're waiting, why not strike up a conversation with your fellow travelers? You never know who you might meet on the open road. And there you have it, folks. 5 epic road trips through the stunning landscapes of Norway. Which one will you choose? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to VueX for more travel inspiration. Until next time, safe travels from your travel buddy, VueX.